Hello, welcome back to the Escape Pod. Thank you for escaping with us. That's Alex. I'm Andrew.
And as always, with great power comes great "You're Welcome" ability. You're welcome as in the song by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Playing.
In Moana 1, he plays Maui.
So now we're reviewing
Moana 2.
Dose.
Starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson
as what's he playing?
Maui.
Yep. So we'll be doing that later. There's a hair on me. It's gray. You got gray hair? What's going on?
No, it's your gray hair.
Yeah, but you're
You're
in my
hair
clothes a lot.
You got 2 feet in the grave, dude. You're old as shit. How old are you? 29?
You see any gray on my head? My hair looks like light brown, almost green sometimes on this camera. Not green, but
Green?
like super light brown.
Okay. It's gotten lighter, I think.
But it looks way worse on camera. I had people from back home in Alabama like screenshot the podcast and be like, "What'd you do to your hair?" I was like, and I sent them a picture of my hair off this camera, and they were like, "Oh, it looks the same."
So do you think it's the lighting and the...
It's the lighting in the iPhone. Yeah, we use iPhones, everybody. I don't know if y'all know.
Yeah,
that.
a lot of people are always surprised. They're always like, "What camera do you film with?" And we're like, "iPhones." And they're
iPhones,
like,
brother.
"Whoa."
Yeah.
Here we are.
We're gonna start with hot seat.
Yes, we are.
What do we
Shall
do?
you
Let's
start
do like
or shall I?
like a girthy. Let's make it girthy.
8 minutes.
Okay, not that girthy. I don't know if I can handle all that girth. 6, 5, 5, 6. 6 is pretty average.
Sure. 5.5.
True.
The country's average, I think.
Yeah.
Or the world's average?
Countries.
Because
China's is way smaller.
Andrew.
What? I think that's true. What? I'm not kidding. And like,
I don't care if it's true. or not.
what? It's the average
No.
penis size by country. Hold on. Yeah.
I can't believe I'm even humoring you here.
Don't
Can't
give it
believe I'm even letting you do
Don't
this.
give it to me in centimeters.
Fucking metric system.
Average penis size by country. Here we go. Yeah, dude. Yeah, where are we? Where do we rank? Hold on. Where's China? Can't find it.
Andrew.
I'm just reading the stats, dude.
Andrew.
We're below Israel.
Damn.
We're above Japan. China, way underneath. Afghanistan's beating us.
Afghanistan's number 1?
No, there's a bunch. You don't want to know? You want to take a guess? What's number 1?
What's number 1?
Take a guess.
Zimbabwe.
You're not far off. Actually, you are. It's Ecuador.
Whoa!
No.
What's the average?
17.61 centimeters. Convert for me. And then Cameroon, then Bolivia, then Sudan, then Haiti.
Whoa! A lot of these are surprising me.
So we're down here. It goes United States, Mexico. United States, then Japan, then Turkmenistan.
Wow, the average penis in Ecuador is 6.5 inches.
Yeah, I'm never visiting there.
That's crazy.
Then Greece, then Russia, Armenia, United Kingdom, then China.
Wow, that's like huge. What's the average in China?
China is 13.07 centimeters.
Yeah, that's less than 5.5. That's just 5.1.
What's Cambodia is only 10.04 centimeters.
That's 3.9.
Let's move to Cambodia. We'll be gods.
I'm already a god. I'm cooling. What's the U.S. average?
United States is where would we go? Where do we go? Hello. 13.58. This is according to worldofdata.info.
Yeah, that's 5.3.
Yeah, we're good. We are good. We don't need to move anywhere. All right. Who's going first?
You go first.
Me asking?
Or I ask. It doesn't matter.
Don't care. Flip a coin. What do you want? Call it.
Tails.
Flip a coin.
It's tails.
Let's go. So, am I...
I don't know what that means. That means you get to decide.
I'll ask you questions first.
Great.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, and we're doing 5.5.
Yeah, because it's the average.
Yep. 3, 2. Give me a sec. 3, 2, 1. The MCU shows have been a big point of contention among MCU fans. Some are hated, a couple are loved, but most of them are like meh. So my question is, what is, in your opinion, the best singular moment from the MCU shows, and what is, in your opinion, the worst singular moment from the MCU shows?
Okay, clearly the singular best is the name's Gambit. Remember it.
Okay, in Genosha in episode
Yes.
5 of X-Men 97.
Yes.
Can I ask you to do live action?
Sure. Best moment other than that, don't give an F.
Okay.
Daredevil doesn't count. Hawkeye, Wanda, like there's not like the moment with Loki at the end of season 2 is really, really cool. I'm just not as high on it. I don't know. I can't think of a high.
Okay.
The low is at the end of Echo with Kingpin, where she does like Avatar Aang on him and like takes his emotions away, takes his bending away.
Mm-hmm.
It was awful.
That's the worst, clearly.
Yeah.
Do you have a second worst?
I could come up with more. I was gonna say no. What's another really bad show?
There's a couple in She-Hulk that you don't like, even though you are higher on She-Hulk.
Oh
than
yeah,
most.
I mean the twerking is bad. I don't really enjoy that.
You don't like her conversation with Bruce in the first episode.
Yeah, I think that was just so bad. That script was bad.
Yeah.
Miss Marvel was okay. There were some other like, I'm sure there's some like CGI moments. She-Hulk CGI wasn't great.
No. There's a bad CGI moment in Miss Marvel. I love that show, but there's a scene where somebody gets turned to a skeleton. It looks awful.
I was gonna say the ice cream song, but that's not in WandaVision. That's in Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness. That's
Boner,
bad.
Ralph Boner. I know that.
Ralph Boner's bad.
That pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'll give you that every day of the week. All right.
I'm sure I could think of more. I just yeah.
Are you familiar with the video game Subnautica?
Yeah.
What do you know about it?
I used to watch Jacksepticeye play it every single day.
Oh, okay. How long ago was that?
Years.
Okay, because it's my entire For You page is now people playing
Really?
Subnautica and people explaining the Subnautica lore to me.
There's lore, dude.
Awesome lore.
It's sick.
With the Leviathans and the Reaper Leviathan
yeah.
and this and that.
And they're scary, but then there's one that's like sentient and can like talk to you and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I found it awesome.
Yeah, I watched his whole playthrough. It can be scary. And I don't like the ocean, you know what I mean?
No,
and then when
no,
you get
me
attacked
too.
by those things.
Yeah. I was watching somebody play it and they were like, we were sensing multiple Leviathans in your area.
Get the
Are
frick
you
out of
sure that what you're doing is worth it? I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
We should play it. I should play it on the Patreon or something.
I would love to watch you play it. I don't know how to play video games, but I will watch you play.
could
It's an old game, though, apparently. It's from like 2004.
Yeah, no, I watched it like a decade ago.
That's crazy to me because it looks great. The graphics and stuff.
Yeah, it's fun.
And the story.
You just basically just like the game starts and you're just on a pod in the middle of the ocean. You just got to like build stuff, get fish, eat.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite video game of all time?
Personally, like the Arkham games are really up there.
Yeah.
Now the Spider-Man games are up there.
Yeah.
For me personally, like playing them a lot. I liked Warzone.
Yep.
And then I like Fall Guys and Among Us just because I can actually play them. Because I'm not a gamer.
Where's Smash and all that?
Oh, Smash is probably number one now. But it's also my least favorite of all time. You know what
Because
I mean?
it frustrates you. In terms of like the Arkham games and the Spider-Man games, I imagine you are like me, where all the Arkham games, they're just kind of older, so they all kind of blend together.
Yeah.
Like if you said this happens in Arkham Knight and this happens,
Literally
like,
have no idea.
I wouldn't tell you. I couldn't answer that question.
No idea.
I could just generally say yes, this happened, or no, it didn't happen in one of those games. But I didn't even play them. I just watched playthroughs because I wanted to watch the story.
They're so fun.
I wanted to ask you though, all of the Arkham games ranked, or because they came out recently, the 3 Spider-Man games you have played, where would you rank those?
Like the 3 Spider-Mans amongst each other?
Yeah.
I didn't finish the Miles Morales one,
Oh,
but it
okay.
was good. I'd probably do Spider-Man 2, the second one.
Is number 1.
Probably.
Interesting.
Yeah. But the first one was good too.
The opening the opening of the second one with Sandman's like your favorite
It's
thing.
my favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could and if you don't want to, we could do a playthrough of the Arkham games because I don't remember anything about them. I remember bits and pieces.
I'll do that with you, and we could count on each other. You know what I'm saying? We could play together. You know, like you get the controller until you die, and then
Yeah.
I get the. I do love the death screens are all-time stuff in the Arkham
You know my
games.
favorite? The Harley ones.
Yeah, those are good.
No particular reason.
Yeah, no, I know the vibes here. Is it the Mr. Freeze one is my favorite?
That one's good.
That one's really good. He's like,
They nail all the characters.
you feel cold or something like that. It's so good. That's really
Good stuff.
good.
Good stuff.
Those designs have stood the test of time.
Yeah.
Like that's some of the best designs for any of those characters ever. That Scarecrow design is probably the best
The
Scarecrow
Croc,
design.
the Killer Croc design.
Yeah, the Killer Croc design is really good. The Professor Pig design is the best ever, but it's because it is so
Riddler's
similar.
good.
The Riddler's so good. The Joker is just classic, and what a great performance from Mark Hamill in there. And obviously,
He's not the Joker in one of them.
oh really?
I think it's like Arkham Origins
Oh.
or like one of the in between ones.
Interesting. Is Kevin Conroy Batman in all of them?
I can't remember if they,
He's just so good.
maybe they so they swapped something. Yeah.
So good. All right, we're at 5:46. So you ready for your last question?
Uh-huh.
It's a would you rather.
Sure.
Would you rather be Spider-Man?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Be Spider-Man.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I assume you're going to pick that, but let me finish. Would you rather be Spider-Man?
Be Spider-Man.
Would you rather be Spider-Man or be with
That one, be Spider-Man. Because I want to climb walls and flip and swing on webs and stuff. Spidey sense.
Would you rather be Spider-Man or be...
Probably be Spider-Man.
All right, you've beaten me.
What was it?
Would you rather be Spider-Man?
Yeah, be Spider-Man.
Oh my god. I can't believe you just did that to me. I walked right into it. I should have known. Oh, how about this? Would you rather be with the girl of your dreams or be Spider-Man? I got you there. Ha ha!
The city needs me.
Fair.
Fair. All right, you ready?
Yeah. You know what I'm hoping? Real quick, before we do your hot seat, I'm going to put a timer on. Before we do your questions for me, I wanted to say this to you, but it's not really like a question. You know what I really hope is like a subplot in Toy Story 5?
Mm-hmm. The Vulture?
No.
Funko Pops?
So I knew you were going to think I meant Funko Pops. I don't.
Well, I'm 0 for 2.
This is a toy
Correct.
in a box. I feel like so many toys nowadays are just kept in boxes
Oh, forever.
forever. And I know they kind of did that with Stinky Pete in the second one, but I would love to like see a collector's room.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of the second one. Is they're collectibles. It's the whole point.
Yeah, but I want to see like a room with a bunch of them.
I don't think they're going to tackle that again because they already did it.
You're right. I guess I want Funko Pops as well.
Maybe you should go F yourself.
I guess so.
Yeah.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You have questions for me? 5.5 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
What kind of cookies are your favorite cookies?
Oreos.
Okay. Other than Oreos.
Oreo Thins.
I knew you were going to say that, you smug son of a gun. Try again.
I'm not really a big cookie guy other than Oreos.
Pick a mother effing cookie.
I liked your cookie the other day. You guys made cookies?
Yeah.
If you want to describe those to the audience.
They
had Oreos in them.
They did. They're like cookies and cream. They had Hershey's cookies and cream chocolate bars, but then also white chocolate chips and brown chocolate chips, and then some Oreos, and they're all crushed up. And yeah, it was really
And
good.
made with cookie dough, though.
Yeah,
Cookie dough.
homemade
holding
cookie
them
dough.
together.
I'm gonna make some more after this.
They're
Right
really
after this,
good. They were really good.
me and Zach, the bakery. 1 through 10,
Okay.
with 1 being a rock and 10 being unfried dough. How gooey do you like your cookies or brownies?
I like them gooey.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I would say, so gooey, the more gooey is like a 10.
Yeah, 10 is like they were in the oven for like a minute.
Probably 8.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm a gooey guy. And you know this, I like things soggy. Like I
you
let
a-
my cereal out a long time to be soggier.
Are you a gooner?
I think gooey and goon are two different things.
I know. I'm just making a transition.
Yes, I do jack off, if that's what you mean.
Just asking, brother.
Yeah. I have a crippling porn addiction.
What, you were just home for like a few days.
Yeah.
What was the worst and best thing about that?
The worst part was that I had to come back so quickly.
Mm.
That kind of sucked. But the best part was everything else. I love being home. I love being in Florida. I love being with my family, with my mom. I miss her a lot out here. My brother. We play blitzball, which is a form of baseball, but you can play it with just two people, and it's a plastic bat and plastic ball, so the ball doesn't go crazy far. And you have a system for like
Keeping
how
up
you
with
get
your own.
runs.
That's a double. They're on second. that
Yeah,
kind of stuff,
exactly. Right. You've got like a system like that. And we played with my cousins, and my cousin, who's a girl, her name's Laura, her like third hit, I pitched it to her, just drilled me in the neck
Nice.
right here. And it was red the whole rest of the day. That was crazy.
Is this a real true story or your excuse for your next hickey? You've had hickeys on this show before.
I have, but I
Abundantly visible.
I usually just fess up and just say, no, this was a hickey. I'm telling you, this was, and it was much bigger. It was like, and it,
If I had seen you, I'd have been like, Rachel's got to chill the F out.
yeah, it hit me in my Adam's apple. So like my reaction was, like it was
What's the most attractive sport a woman can play?
volleyball.
Of course. What's the most attractive outfit ever? If you want Rachel to wear something, it can be anything.
I'm a huge biker shorts guy.
Biker shorts.
Yeah, huge,
Interesting.
huge.
What is the limit? Take me through some examples, right? Rachel comes to you. She says, I am going to leave you if we do not sexually do this, and it's an outfit you have to wear. Where do you draw the line?
Where I'm saying no to her.
Yeah, she's like, you got to dress up like Cinderella.
You ready for this? You're gonna be shocked by this answer. I think if Rachel ever came to me and said, I'm leaving you if you don't do X, it doesn't matter if X is get her water. That prompt
Okay.
alone is enough for me to leave.
No, that's totally fair. I understand that. The ultimatum is not fair.
I'm
and
not like I'm not doing that.
Okay.
What is the craziest thing I would do wear wise that she would ask me? Like, where do I draw that line? I'm probably not wearing a dress.
The patrons found a clip of you a long time being like, I'm not dressing up as like a girl
And then I
ever.
did like 3 months later.
And then you were like
as
Electra.
Yeah, I know.
And then you were Elphaba.
Yeah, but that was different.
Why? Because you were green? You
And
racist?
I wasn't in a dress. I was in a hoodie.
That's fair. I was wearing a wig.
Yeah, you were great in a fucking tablecloth. Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't think I'm putting on a dress.
Magic Mike.
Yeah, I'm doing any of that for sure. Even though I'm not gonna look good. Like, have you seen my physique?
What if she wants you to wear biker shorts?
No.
What if she wants you to dress up like a giraffe?
Sure, I would do that.
Horse?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know I would do horse. You know I have. This mask wasn't always there.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Are you going to see a day of the fight or you don't give an F?
Yeah.
You're going to try to see it?
Yeah. You said it was great.
What, F, Marry, Kill?
Yeah.
Debbie?
Yeah.
Invincible?
Yeah.
Okay. Adam, Eve?
Yeah.
Are these all people of age? I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
If not, just ignore this question.
Okay.
They're animated. They're not real. We're doing Debbie,
Yeah.
Adam, Eve,
Yeah.
and then Amber.
In the show.
Yeah.
I know my answer, and I'm not so sure I should say it.
Why? Because you're going to kill Amber and they're going to call you racist? You racist pig.
I know.
You're unbelievable.
Yeah, I know.
But you're right. You're marrying Debbie, right?
I'm not. I'm marrying Eve.
You're going to F Debbie
I'm
and
gonna
kill Amber?
F Debbie and
All
kill
right.
Amber.
You
Here's
might-
my
you
argument.
Might, you might be racist.
Here's my argument. Let's hear me out. Hear me out. They're all cartoons. So none of them are like actually attractive. You know what I'm saying?
Tell that to Mrs. Incredible.
She is a much more realistic cartoon than the Invincible cartoons. Here's
What?
my argument. Okay.
She's a stretchy woman.
There are plenty of black women that I find tremendously attractive. It's not a black.
You
thing
have
at
black friends too? Here we go. This guy. You don't see color?
all.
Huh? Yeah, this guy.
I don't like Lupita Nyong'o is so bad.
Dude.
Like
Yeah.
Like there's so many, like no. So I'm not being a racist here. Let me just explain myself here. I'm marrying Amber.
No, you're killing her.
No, excuse me. I'm killing Amber. I'm marrying Samantha, Adam Eve. I'm marrying her because of the application of her powers.
Yeah.
Right? Like I've got a free house. money whenever I need it, food whenever I need it, whatever I want, whatever kind of clothes I want or whatever. That's all free and good if I marry her. So that's the number one reason I'm marrying her. And then here's the reason I'm effing Debbie over Amber. I'm sure Amber's played by Zazie Beetz. Zazie Beetz is so hot. I'm marrying, of the voice actresses, I'm marrying Zazie Beetz, if that makes sense, over Sandra Oh, you know? So the reason I'm effing Debbie is because, first of all, I like older women. And Debbie was married to Omni-Man. Omni-Man saw all the humans ever and said, she's so bad, I gotta marry this one.
He actually said, "That's my pet."
Later, he said that.
I'm just saying. So
what I'm saying is, in real life, Debbie's probably an absurdly sexy Asian woman. And that really gets me going.
okay, fine. All right. F, Marry, Kill. Scarlet Witch, Wanda.
Yeah.
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 Black Widow.
Yeah.
And Zendaya's MJ. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, you got me.
What are you doing?
I am marrying Scarlet Witch for the application of the powers.
And you're effing Black Widow?
I am effing Black Widow.
Interesting.
And I'm killing Zendaya because she is underage.
So you want to kill children?
I gotcha.
Okay. How about this?
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Canary. Amanda Waller. What are you doing, Alex? What are you gonna do? You sick, bigoted son of a gun.
Oh my gosh. All-time stuff. Yes,
Okay.
I'm marrying Wonder Woman. I'm fucking Black Canary.
Yeah.
And yes, I am killing Amanda Waller.
Okay.
That was all-time.
What's next?
I knew that was as soon as he said Wonder Woman. I was like, this was... That was all-time stuff, Andrew. Really nice work.
Man.
What do you want to do? You want to do a bracket?
Yeah, let's do a bracket. Let's do a bracket. So, I've got a couple options for you.
One short day in the Emerald City. Did that sound good?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Not even in the slightest. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Got some options, and we're gonna.
Yes.
You can pick.
Hey, merch!
Merch. Look,
Merry
it's merch.
Christmas! This is
Merry
our first
Christmas.
episode since Thanksgiving. Happy
Ho
Thanksgiving!
ho ho.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and y'all's at home. I hope you spent Thanksgiving with your family and enjoyed it. For me, most overrated holiday.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You're not a Thanksgiving food guy.
I don't like the food now.
Gotcha.
I like the time with the family, but I don't care for the meal at all.
It's fair enough. There's some good, some bad.
What would you rate Thanksgiving as a holiday out of 10?
Yeah, I'd give it like a 7 or 8. It's not a 9 or a 10.
Well.
I mean, it's solid.
What's a 10? Is that
Christmas and Halloween.
Christmas and Halloween are 10s? Well, you're a Christian guy.
Yeah.
Easter.
I'd give Easter like a 7 or 8 too.
Oh, I like Easter.
Thanksgiving and Easter are kind of on the same.
Fair.
All right. I don't have this bracket prepared, but if someone would like to prepare it in the future, we could do funniest Rams losses. That was suggested by the Discord.
Whoa! What the fuck?
You don't want to do that?
That was awful.
Okay, then you'll really like this one. A 64 seed bracket of Wafello's best sexual experiences with Beth Azor.
That's pretty funny.
The only problem with that one was we might have to do a few brackets because like the 64 seed,
64
I
isn't
just
enough?
filled it up like really quickly. I have too many left over.
Okay.
The actual options are Pixar scenes,
Okay.
best sounds in movies and TV shows,
Yeah.
and Marvel MCU fight scenes phase 1 through 3.
We're going best sounds.
Sounds?
Yeah, not even close. You want to argue? We're going to argue here.
I feel like we're gonna argue.
Yeah. No,
This was also requested by Zach.
Our gay roommate?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Some of these we won't know. Some of them we will, I assume. Okay. Thunderbolt from Pokemon,
Sure. Yeah.
and then Shield from Dune. I Dune has some great sounds, but I'm not going to be able to differentiate what specifically.
So you're going to just go the Dune sound? I'm not particularly married to Thunderbolt from Pokemon.
Seismic Charge from
Yeah.
Star Wars, that's
Yeah.
a favorite.
Yes, it is.
But it's up against Lego's dying sound in Lego. So like,
Yeah.
not the building, but the falling apart.
Yeah.
I feel like you still got to do Seismic Charge.
Yeah.
You want to recreate it real quick? Yeah, nice. Cyclops' beam in X-Men.
Yeah.
The Xenomorph alien.
Xenomorph alien sounds is just like a creepy crawler. It's just like a
Yeah, I'm taking that.
lot of
Yeah, I like it.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, you giving me that?
Yeah.
Mockingjay Whistle from Hunger Games, Mjolnir Flying.
Before we do this, you ready? I went to went to an event where it was back to back Alien and Alien Romulus. Isabella Merced was there.
Your future wife.
Yeah, David Johnson, who plays Andy, was there, and some of the sound people were there. And the sound guy was like, "We were trying to find a sound for The Offspring," and like we were thinking of all these gross, disgusting sounds, and then we realized it's a lot scarier if it's silent. And so it's silent in the movie. It doesn't have a sound.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, he's very silent. Imagine, it'd be interesting to see it with some noise, to see if it's... Mjolnir Flying versus Mockingjay Whistle. I put Mjolnir Flying. I love that sound. Hello?
How does it go?
Mjolnir? Just the Mjolnir sound. It's like...
Yeah, okay, yeah,
It's
yeah.
got like, it's like the shield.
Yeah,
the shield
yeah,
has
yeah,
a-
sure,
I
sure,
like
sure.
all the... I like the arc reactor, the Cap's shield, and Mjolnir.
I like the pulsar rays.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
R2-D2...
Yeah,
What's
no,
up?
You didn't say it at all.
R2-D2's Scream flashes lightning in the TV show Flash. R2-D2.
It's R2D2 scream. Wow! Oh, it's so good.
The Predator and
Yeah.
Fire in Avatar: The Last Airbender. I mean, fire just sounds like normal fire, right?
Yeah, and the Predator is Peter Cullen.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's really good.
Appa's Roar in Avatar: The Last Airbender. They just did Avatar in concert in LA. I was going to go. All 3 showings were sold out completely. I'm going to drive 3 hours later this week to go watch it.
Why are you driving 3 hours?
Because I need to see the show. But apparently D. Bradley Baker showed up at this one and was like making Appa noises.
Sick.
Yeah. The building sound in Lego. Frick.
Versus Appa.
Yeah.
Let's go Appa. We already have a Lego in here, or we killed it.
But we didn't kill it. But I feel like the building sound is better than the other.
But Appa's great.
All right, fair enough. You sold me. Mandalorian Beskar,
Yeah.
Finn McMissile driving Cars 2.
Yeah. These are just. I feel like these aren't like unique enough. Do you know what I'm saying?
So we put Finn McMissile out.
Sure.
Wolverine's claws,
Yeah.
Perry's teeth chatter, and Phineas and Ferb.
Perry's teeth chatter. I like Perry. Yeah, I like that.
That's a favorite.
Yeah.
Mallet sound, Spider-Ham's mallet,
Okay. Yeah.
Electro Tasm 2.
Yeah. Just the. I mean, I'm just thinking of his theme though.
Yeah, but it had some sounds mixed in with it.
Yeah.
Like that's Hulk's
Oh. Pause. You ready for this?
pause.
The other day I saw on YouTube. It's the scene of Megatron becoming Megatron in Transformers 1 set to the Electro theme from TASM 2. It was incredible.
That's cool. Red lightsaber, Star Wars.
Yeah, it's got a different sound than the other lightsabers. It's just like a more
Yeah.
rather than a
Kylo's has that for sure. You want to do
Kylo's is like the it's like,
it's like
all it
crackling,
like literally sounds on fire.
So we can either one of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Hulk scream.
Yeah, I'll go lightsaber.
Hulk scream, dude. Hulk scream. The 360 shot before he punches the thing.
Lightsaber. Red lightsaber.
Trash. Maze closing in the Maze Runner. Don't give an F. Thumper. Yeah. Oh, the Thumper in Dune. I do know that one. Thump. Thump.
It's cool.
Thump. Yeah,
I believe you.
It's what they put in the sand to call those big worms.
The worms.
Yeah, that one's really good. Zoom Lightning, the Flash TV show.
Yeah, yeah.
Godzilla charge up.
Yep.
Oh, shut the F up.
That's going to win.
Shut the F up. The Pornhub intro sound.
I'm impressed with myself that I knew that quickly.
You just said you had a porn addiction. How would you not know that?
I know, but like when as soon as I did this, I was like, "Am I sure I know how this goes?" But I nailed it.
Imagine you didn't. An arrow shooting an arrow.
Yeah, no, it's porn. Can't describe the feeling I get when I open
Stop
that
it. Blaster in Star Wars, Gambit's kinetic energy.
Which blaster?
Yeah, there's a
in
lot.
Star Wars because there's a lot of cool sounding ones and there's a lot of not cool sounding ones. Let's specifically do the Naboo ones because those are the best ones.
What if it's just like a Stormtroopers?
Then that's boring. But how does Gambit's kinetic energy sound?
It's just like it's like a Godzilla thing. It just sounds good.
but less good.
And we'll do Blaster.
Yeah, I want to do the Naboo ones. The
Okay, a lightsaber igniting.
regular lightsaber.
Power Morphers beeping. And Power Rangers.
Yeah,
Frick
no,
off.
lightsaber.
Bayverse Transformers transforming.
Yeah.
Spell on wand in Harry Potter.
What spell?
Yeah.
I'm going Transformers, right?
Yeah. Nightcrawler's Bamf.
Yeah.
Or that was good at the start.
TIE Fighter?
Yeah!
Nice. I'm going TIE Fighter.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of that is an elephant. So your impression was very good.
Iron Man arc reactor pulse
Yep.
versus King Kong beating his chest.
Arc reactor pulse.
Batmobile. Am I okay?
You're not speaking English.
Am
right
I
now.
okay?
No, clearly not.
Wilhelm scream. Well, this is a shoe-in.
Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, Batmobile engine rev in the Batman.
That's a cool sound, though.
Spider Sense in Spider-Man. In the first one, where he's looking around the hallway, his fist is coming in. Apparition in Harry Potter. Apparition's cool, but Spidey Sense. Vader's breathing. It's good stuff. Heat vision in the DCEU. Vader's breathing. We got some favorites here for sure. The T-Rex roar in Jurassic Park, pretty solid. Lightning McQueen engine rev. T-Rex.
Yep.
Sokka's boomerang. Andrew's thwip and Tasm. I like Andrew's thwip.
Is it a good thwip? Both of those are so
Yeah, whatever.
forgettable to me.
Shadow Clone in Naruto. It's got a cool gun. Pumpkin Bomb. We'll do Pumpkin Bomb.
Just because I know it better.
Tom's thwip.
I don't know the differences in thwips.
I think I'm picturing just Andrew's. Andrew spontaneously moaning in my streams. We need a montage of that. I can't believe that's on here. The siren sound in Kill Bill. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Cap's shield being thrown.
I like Cap Shield.
Yeah. The whip in Indiana Jones. Star-Lord's guns.
The whip in Indiana Jones.
Godzilla roar.
Yeah.
Nightwing's Eskrima sticks and Titans. Frick off.
Yeah.
T-Rex footsteps. Nice.
Yeah, because
It's one of those days where my nose is just really itchy.
legitimate criticism I have of the last one of that movie. Jurassic Park is an almost perfect movie. Legitimate criticism that the T-Rex doesn't make any noise when it saves the day at the end.
Interesting. Pokeball opening in Pokemon.
T-Rex.
Darksaber in Star Wars. Reverse Flash Lightning.
The Darksaber isn't that interesting. I'll go Reverse Flash. We got rid of the rest of the flashes.
Thor's Lightning. Toby's Thwip. Thor's Lightning is just lightning.
Yeah. But we've already got two thwips in here. We don't even know how any of them sound. I think I do remember Toby's thwip, though. Because I'm remembering the scene in his bedroom with the lamp and everything. And that's got a distinct sound to me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more.
So we'll do that.
Shield and Dune. Seismic Charge in Star Wars. Seismic Charge.
Yep.
Xenomorph. Mjolnir flying.
Mjolnir flying. Because the Predator is better than the Xenomorph.
R2-D2 Scream the Predator.
I still think I'm taking R2-D2 Scream now.
Me too. Appa's Roar, Mandalorian Beskar.
Appa's Roar.
Perry Teeth Chatter, Electro. Perry Teeth Chatter.
Yep.
Red Lightsaber, Thumper. Sorry.
Okay.
Thumper.
Yep.
Godzilla Charge Up, the Pornhub intro sound.
Godzilla Charge Up.
Yes. Yes. blaster in Star Wars, a lightsaber igniting in Star Wars, lightsaber igniting. Bayverse Transformers transforming, TIE Fighter.
That's tough.
That is tough. That's a really tough
That's
one.
the first one we've got. Where are you standing right now?
I really don't know. TIE Fighter is way more classic and has been around longer, you know, but it's really satisfying listening to the Transformers do their thing.
Even in the intro with the Paramount logo, how the stars come in and it's the, you know, they give like especially in the opening scene with Blackout attacking the base, they do the classic Transformers sound with it. So it does the choo 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 choo, and then it does the and then it all comes together and everything comes into place. And
We're knocking out TIE Fighter?
I don't know. That's tough. Where are you leaning?
I'm right in the middle. You want to flip a coin?
I'm gonna go TIE Fighter.
Okay.
The iconicity helps it.
Yes.
The classic Transformers theme is good. Like the classic Transformers sound from the animated cartoon is good. And TIE Fighter, it's just so iconic. And in Andor, they make it really scary.
Iron Man Arc Reactor Pulse versus the Wilhelm Scream.
You got to go Wilhelm Scream, but I really like the Iron Man Arc Reactor Pulse.
I appreciate your appreciation for the Wilhelm Scream. The Spider Sense and
Ah! Do it. Ah! Ah! The more I'm doing it, the worse I'm getting.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wow! Ah! I think that was my best one. That was good. Wow!
Spidey Sense and Spider-Man Vader's breathing. Vader's breathing.
Yep.
T-Rex roar, Andrew's the whip. T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Roar. Pumpkin bomb, Andrew spontaneously moaning.
Andrew spontaneously moaning.
Cap's shield being thrown, the whip, and Indiana Jones. Cap.
Oh, I would go the whip.
No. No. Don't be stupid.
No, I think I'm going the whip here.
No. Explain why, and then I'll explain why you're wrong.
It's the crack of the whip is so powerful and it's so fun. It's such a unique weapon for.
It's not unique though. People have had whips all the time.
How many people in fiction have whips as their primary weapon? Name 3.
But whips are like, okay, well, frickin' Bayonetta has one.
She's got a whip.
Pretty sure she has a whip. If she doesn't, I wish she did. You know what I mean?
My man.
The Balrog that Gandalf.
Oh, really? That thing's got a
fought,
whip?
He's got a fire whip. And you know, yeah, there's some more. How many people have had a vibranium shield in real life? Whips are real.
Do you have a whip?
I had an Indiana Jones whip, yes.
Have you had a whip since your Indiana Jones whip?
No.
Okay.
A villain in Pinocchio has had a whip.
I kept waiting for you to say Whiplash from the MCU.
Also that. Cap shield is more iconic, and it's a more unique sound. His whip just sounds like a normal whip. A Cap, they had to come up with a sound.
All right.
So say you're wrong.
No. I think that the whip is a cooler sound, whether it's real or not. You're selling me on the fact that it's not real, and therefore they had to make the sound for it. But I think the Mjolnir sound is cooler.
Then Cap?
Yeah, and they're outrageously similar.
Yeah, but I like Mjolnir's sound better, but I would say they're both better than the whip. Godzilla roar, T-Rex footsteps. The roar.
Yep.
Do the roar.
I disagree.
Dude.
I want the T-Rex footsteps over the T-Rex roar. So I definitely would want it over the Godzilla roar.
The Godzilla roar is way better.
I don't think I'm giving that to you, compadre.
It's okay, I have a permit.
Just Godzilla being on your daddy's list is a permit?
Yes.
Since when?
Since this bracket. No, this is...
I'm getting chills.
You're not beating that. I'm sorry.
But the T-Rex steps are so good.
I don't care. I need... Okay, here's the airport rule. Yeah. Oh, I love this movie. This is like when you first finally see him fully.
Is this 2014?
Yeah.
You love this movie?
Sounds... What is this going against? The
T-Rex
footsteps?
steps.
Yeah, frick off.
Do the T-Rex steps. Everything shakes around you, and you're like all nervous and shit. And Jeff Goldblum is sitting there, and he's like, "Fuck." It's pretty exciting.
I don't like you. It's a good roar. The scene is definitely better.
What is that?
This movie's so good.
It's like unbelievable.
Oh. I don't know what that was. Frick.
I'm pretty clearly going the steps here.
That was a roar. Kinda.
Another reason why it should be the steps.
I don't like you. Toby's flip, reverse light, flash lightning.
I'll do Toby's Swip because I remember it.
Seismic charge, Mjolnir flying.
Seismic charge.
R2D2 scream, opera roar. R2D2.
Yeah.
Perry teeth chatter, the thumper and Dune.
I want to go Perry because I know it. But
Yep.
if you... Yeah.
Nope,
okay.
Perry. Godzilla charge up, a lightsaber igniting.
Godzilla charge up. I don't think it's close.
What?
I don't think it's close. You think it's close?
You're the Star Wars guy.
I know, but there are better Star Wars sounds. There are Star
Did a
Wars...
lightsaber igniting?
Yeah. I think the TIE Fighter sound is better. I think the Seismic Charge sound is better.
Sure, I'll give you that, but like...
I think...
But like...
No, I think there are a lot of sounds that are better in Star Wars than a lightsaber.
I can't think of one other than the seismic charge. But in terms
I
of
like
just,
a red lightsaber igniting more than the blue lightsaber.
this is just a lightsaber igniting.
But the red lightsaber igniting was on here.
But it's not anymore.
What did it get beat out by?
I don't freaking
I
know.
think Godzilla.
What else is in Star Seismic charge I'll give you just because it sounds like
Vader's
definitively...
breathing. Vader's breathing is better than a lightsaber.
Okay, sure.
Both of those are on this
But
list,
that
though.
also has iconicity in favor of it. Seismic charge and TIE Fighter are not as iconic as... You kidding me?
No, that's fair. In iconicity, then it's the lightsaber.
That's part of it.
But I think this is going against Godzilla's charge up. That's like your favorite sound in anything ever.
I mean, you're so unbelievably right, but like I feel like it's a little wrong to kick out lightsaber, no?
Godzilla's been around for a fucking minute.
Yeah, but
What movie is that?
that's Godzilla versus Kong.
You got to do -1. -1's the best one.
Hold on. I love Godzilla so much, man. I really do. That's freaking sick.
Do Godzilla -1. That's the best one. Because it's so slow.
Yeah. Oh, Linkin Park. Shout out. Doom, 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 doom. That's crazy. This movie's crazy. I can't believe you're kicking out lightsaber.
I have to.
So Godzilla's got to win now.
It may, but I think there are some things on here that could beat it.
Shout out my father. TIE Fighter, Wilhelm Scream.
Ah!
Still not close. Vader's breathing, T-Rex roar. Vader's breathing.
Yes. No, I agree. I agree.
Andrew spontaneously moaning, Cap shield being thrown. You're making me uncomfortable. Can you stop? Can you stop moaning? You're making everyone uncomfortable. We doing my moans?
Yeah.
T-Rex footsteps, Toby's thwip.
T-Rex footsteps, and it's not particularly close.
Mm-hmm. Seismic charge, R2-D2 scream.
Seismic charge.
I can't believe lightsaber's out. Perry teeth chatter, Godzilla charge up. I need in my life a Perry the Platypus Godzilla team up. I really do.
I thought you were going to say Godzilla, Perry the Platypus, like drawn.
That'd be kind of cool. A Godzilla, a Perry the Godzilla. He would need a really freaking big fedora.
I want to go Perry.
No, you're effing with me.
No,
you're effing with me.
I think Perry's better.
You're effing with me.
Do your impression of it? Yeah, you're good at it. I can't do it.
No, Are you saying Perry beats Perry making his little mouth noise beats the lightsaber ignition sound? That's what you're saying to me?
Yeah.
You're effing with me.
I like the Perry sound.
Someone put you up to this, and I don't believe it. Put Luigi down.
No, I like playing with
Put Luigi down.
No, it is. I think it's Perry.
No.
All right.
Why?
These are your two favorite things, so I'll give it to you, but I think it's Perry. I think it's a more pleasing sound.
Then womp, womp, womp?
Mm-hmm. Womp, womp.
You got to take everything into account. Shut up. He's rapping now. Oh, he's rapping. Oh, he's rapping.
My hair on the come up. I beat the pussy drummer. I love no more drama. You know what that is? That's Womp Womp by Valet.
I'm so glad you know that. I'm so glad you decided to share it with me. Back to what the frick we were talking about. The Perry teeth chatter. You have to take into somewhat iconicity and what the sound...
Godzilla's is more iconic.
And what the sound means. Perry's is just like, hey, what's up? Godzilla is, I'm about to set off a nuke. Yeah. Not just a... It's great. I love it. It should be in the finals.
It's a great sound.
So is Womp Womp Womp.
All right, so we're going Womp Womp in honor of Valley.
Wilhelm scream, Vader's breathing.
Ah! No, it's Vader.
It's Vader.
Yep.
My moaning, T-Rex footsteps.
T-Rex footsteps.
Your mom would vote differently.
I think you're right.
Seismic charge, Godzilla charge up.
Seismic charge. It's the cooler version of the same thing.
How are they the same thing? Just because the word charge is there?
They go...
When does Godzilla do that? When does Godzilla blow a raspberry? You freaking moron.
Yeah, I'm not good at impersonating sounds.
Then stop doing it.
I'm not good at impersonating anything, really. I don't have a single good impression. You know, the other day somebody DM'd me and they were like, you need to do an impression of Andrew like he did of you.
And you're like, no.
I can't do it. I thought about how I would do it. I can't do it.
You're a little easier to impersonate than me, I think. Unless I'm raging. If you want to impersonate my rage, that's like a thing.
Oh, I guess I could do that.
Fine.
I was just trying to think of Andrew-isms and I can't. Other than awe.
Vader's breathing, T-Rex footsteps. Why the balls did T-Rex footsteps make it so far? It's literally just a boom.
But it's so good.
It's good, but...
You think of it in the context of the
T-Rex
scene.
footsteps.
T-Rex footsteps.
I'm gonna freaking kill you.
T-Rex footsteps.
I'm gonna freaking kill you. So you're saying T-Rex footsteps beats lightsaber ignition?
Yeah. Think about what it means in the context of the scene.
It's a lightsaber!
Yeah.
a unique,
I-
iconic.
You ready? You ready? Darth Vader.
Pleasing-
Darth Vader lightsaber. I'll take over the T-Rex footsteps. You don't believe me that it's a difference. It's a
I don't think
huge
it's
difference.
the amount of difference that it would change the entire ranking of the bracket.
It's a huge difference. What did Darth Vader's lightsaber lose to? Please remind me.
I chose Wix.
I've got to
my
stop
device
getting
because of
ads,
its
man.
massive scope
Do you have ad
for
blocker?
functionality
No.
and-
Are you gonna get it?
What was that?
Vader's.
No, it wasn't.
I hate you. There it is.
You're not telling me. You're not telling me Footsteps is beating that. You're not telling me that with a straight face.
Whose lightsaber was that?
I think that's Luke's.
I don't think so.
Well, it's...
You're just looking up random lightsaber sounds.
What the frick do you want from me?
Do the final scene
How
of Rogue
good was
One.
that? It doesn't matter. That was good. Luke lightsaber ignition sound. You happy? That's a deleted scene, but it's Luke.
Oh, that's from Return of the Jedi?
Yes.
That shouldn't count. It's a deleted scene.
It's the same sound.
But that's when he's flickering on whether or not his lightsabers could be green or red.
That's Luke's.
Yeah, that's New Hope. And now look up Rogue One. Rogue One Vader scene. It's so good. It's got
there's-
more of like a blast. to it.
Sure, but they're both beating everything on this list.
I just disagree.
Why?
I think you are tremendously overrating the lightsaber sound.
Are you listening to what I'm listening to?
You know what?
We
Now-
listen to the T-Rex footsteps. It's a good scene, but the sound itself is just a... What are you talking about?
Is this would it be a crazy take to say that the lightsaber sound isn't a top 5 Star Wars sound?
Yes!
I think you're overrating it a little too much.
All I'm doing right now is rating it over... That's all I'm doing.
It's more of a...
Oh, wow, you really proved your point there, Azor.
You have to think about the context of the scene. You have to.
There's no context in which a lightsaber ignition is cool.
Sure. But I think this is cooler. 'Cause
Darth Maul igniting his lightsaber, that's not cool to you?
That's very cool.
Okay.
But is the sound the coolest part? I kind of think the sound is the coolest part of the T-Rex.
What is the sound?
Because it's so nothing, but it's so ominous.
Say the first part again.
It's so nothing.
Yeah, start right there.
But it's
Say
so
that one more time.
ominous.
Say the first part again.
It's so nothing.
Yeah, it's so nothing.
But it's so ominous.
Great.
There's
Don't
nothing about a
care.
lightsaber that's ominous.
It doesn't have to be ominous to be freaking cool. It's a lightsaber.
It doesn't match the vibe of the T-Rex's vibe is perfect.
You're
getting your...
You're trying so hard. You're talking about vibes and ominousity and nothing and all this.
Ominicity is a word all of
It
a
is
sudden?
freaking now.
All right. You got me there.
Okay, well, I can't.
We're going T-Rex.
So tell me the things that are beating a lightsaber ignition again. Perry's.
Yep.
Godzilla's charge up.
Yep.
What about R2D2 scream?
No.
Hallelujah. Okay, and to finish it off, T-Rex footsteps.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to put disrespect on the T-Rex's name. That scene is great, and that sound is great. It's just seismic charge. Vader's breathing.
That's tough.
No, it's not.
Really? You're going full iconicity, though.
I am, when they're close, I am using that as a metric. Yes, but Vader's breathing is also everything. You want to talk about ominous? Ominicity? Huh?
Uh-huh. All right. I'll give you Vader's breathing. I'll give it to you.
Tell me which of these are better than a lightsaber charge. Lego's dying sound.
No.
The Xenomorph.
No.
Mjolnir flying.
No.
Appa's roar.
No.
Building sound in Lego.
No.
The Pornhub intro sound.
No.
Thank heavens. The Bayverse Transformers transforming.
That's close, but I think it's lightsaber.
Okay, you're coming back to reality here a little bit. Iron Man's arc reactor.
Lightsaber.
Wilhelm scream.
That's close. I may give it to the Wilhelm scream.
I'm giving it to Vader.
Lightsaber.
Me moaning.
Lightsaber.
The whip from Indiana Jones.
Lightsaber.
Godzilla's roar.
Lightsaber. That's close, though.
Okay. All right. We're all right. We're all right.
I just think it's Star Wars sounds. Like, it's tough. I get it. Like, you want to put lightsaber out. Would you say lightsaber is the best Star Wars sound?
I think it has to be in the conversation. If you want to bring some other things into it, like Vader's breathing or the seismic charge, I don't think the seismic charge has remotely the iconicity.
No,
but
not even
it is
close.
an unbelievably good sound. But I don't think, and it's clearly clearly a better sound. But I don't think the gap there is enough to make up for its lack of iconicity and meaning.
That's fair. I'm just like,
And lightsabers are like, they are Star Wars.
I'm not thinking iconicity at all when I'm thinking about these sounds. Like, I think I like the sound of the Acklay in the arena in Attack of the Clones better.
But
than
sounds mean things.
The
Sounds
lightsaber.
represent a lightsaber. Like, the representation and what it means is part of the sound. When I hear it, when I hear an Acklay, I'm like, that's cool. But when I hear a lightsaber, I'm like, that's a freaking lightsaber. It's got to come into it at least a little bit.
Would Chewbacca's voice count as a sound?
Maybe, yeah.
I would take that over a lightsaber.
See, no. But it should be...
It's so good. It's so him.
What about Poggle the Lesser? I freaking love his voice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is cool.
Scratches my brain a
I
little
like
bit.
that, yeah.
All right, we're going to do some
That's
trivia.
what I'm saying. There's like a lot of good Star Wars sounds. So what won? Vader?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine with that.
Okay, so what we're going to do,
Yeah.
you have still yet to see a Timothée Chalamet movie.
Correct.
Interstellar is coming back out, so we're going to try this one more time. This
Yeah.
is for you guys at home. I
Yeah.
am a champion of the people.
What is the threshold?
We're doing 10.
Okay.
You need to get 8.
Okay.
It's 10 MCU quotes.
And they're hard.
They're hard. All of these came with multiple choice. You are not getting any.
That's fine.
Okay?
What if the first two I get wrong?
That's very possible.
Damn, really?
These are...
They're hard as shit?
The majority of these I only got because of multiple choice. And I'm not giving you
Whoa,
multiple choice.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I'm just going to screw you the next time we do trivia.
Okay, if it gets too hard, I will give you multiple choice.
Okay, let's do it.
Is your tingle tingling?
There are two people it could be.
Uh-huh. And they are both on the multiple choice, so that wouldn't help you.
Brutal. Both John Favreau's Happy Hogan and what's her name? Don't tell me. Marissa Tomei's Aunt May. Is your tingle tingling? Could also really sneaky. It could be Zendaya. Is your tingle tingling? I gotta go May here.
That's what I would have guessed. It is MJ.
Damn! 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 I guess, is that in No Way Home? It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't know about the tingle in Far From Home. That's brutal.
Is your tingle tingling? I don't even know when that is.
When is that in No Way Home? That's the reason I went May, because I couldn't think of when that would be in No Way Home. It's not a real quote. It needs to be thrown out.
I just searched, is your tingle tingling? And the AI Google thing was like, is your tingle tingling is a playful way of asking if someone is feeling a tingling sensation. What? Oh, it's when, I think it's when they're all standing there, all of them. Hold on. Yeah, no, it's when he's going to get Electro and Sandman, and they're on the phone, and he stops, and she's like, "Is your tingle tingling?" I think she says it then.
That's awful. That's awful.
Sorry, Timothy Chalamet. Woo. Okay. I still believe in heroes.
What the fuck? I still believe in heroes?
I'll give you choices.
I'm never getting that.
Agent Coulson, Iron Man, Nick Fury, Captain America.
That's such a Coulson quote. Coulson, Cap, Iron Man, Nick Fury.
Mm-hmm.
It's so all of them.
Gonna need an answer here.
All of them could have said that.
Gonna need an answer.
I feel like it should be Nick Fury, but I feel like Nick Fury would be like soldiers.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Coulson.
1. It's gonna be Fury, my guy.
Oh,
It's gotta be Fury. That one I got,
really?
and I probably would have gotten it without choices. So
Is
I don't.
it in Avengers 1?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's why. All right, I need to go 8 for 8 here. This is tough.
I make grave mistakes all the time. Everything seems to work out.
Fuck.
Thor, Icarus, Iron Man, Ant-Man.
It's got... I make grave mistakes all the time.
Everything seems to work out.
And it's Thor, Iron Man, Ant-Man, and Icarus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not Icarus. I guess it could be Icarus. It's not Ant-Man. Nothing works out for Ant-Man. Thor. I feel like it's something that Thor would have said in the first one. And it's very Iron Man. I really want to say Iron Man. Iron Man.
That would be Thor and Thor Ragnarok.
Oh,
Shall we do the rest?
yeah. Am I going to get a single one?
Maybe.
This is awful.
I think everyone you miss now is another Timothy Chalamet movie you have to
No,
watch.
definitely not agreeing to that.
Look, it's me. I'm here. Deal with it. Let's move on.
This is Don Cheadle's.
I didn't
War
know that
Machine.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that.
Okay. Today we don't fight for one life. We fight for all of them.
Yeah, I know this one too.
So I won't give you options then?
This is Captain America.
No.
Damn it.
Black Panther, Iron Man, Black Widow, or Athena.
What? So it's Athena?
Black Widow, Iron Man, Black Panther.
Oh, fuck. Black Panther.
Correct.
Yeah.
I choose.
When?
I think it's in the first one.
Crazy.
I choose to run toward my problems and not away from them because that's what heroes do.
I've heard that before. I know this. Because that's what heroes do. Ball. Ragnarok.
Yes, it's Thor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remain grateful.
It's the scene that you hate, right?
Probably.
It's
I don't know.
That's because that's what heroes do. Throws the ball, hits him back.
Yes, another lame, terrible joke. From a moment that could have actually been cool. I remain grateful about this universe, even with its tribulations.
This has got to be Vision.
No.
All right, give me the options.
The options were Doctor Strange, Otto Octavius, the Ancient One, and Wong.
Say it again.
I remain grateful about this universe, even with its tribulations.
Ancient One or Wong. Ancient One.
That's what I guessed.
What was it, Wong?
Wong.
Shit. Dude, these are hard.
3 more. Just because something works doesn't mean it can't be improved.
Yeah, I know this. What
It
am I-
sounds like this person should say this.
Stark. Iron Man?
Good guess.
Oh.
Try again. War Machine, Captain America, Shuri, Iron Man.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember her saying that now. That's when she's showing him the new suits.
Yeah.
The nano.
Did I do this one? It's not about saving our world. It's about saving theirs.
Not about saving our world. It's about saving theirs.
Iron Man, Thor, Hank Pym, Captain America. Yeah.
When is that ever said? It's got to be Hank Pym.
Yeah, it is.
Because I have no memory of anybody ever saying that ever.
You might get this one. Fall collection, IKEA.
Yes. Fastest.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you might get that one.
Yeah.
All right. Timothy Chalamet is happening, baby. Woo!
So when Interstellar comes out in IMAX, I will be seeing it, and I will be doing a review of it on the podcast.
Patreon or on the pod?
No, we'll do a re-review on the pod.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll vlog the day we do it and put that on the Patreon, maybe.
You want to review Moana? Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is our Moana review. For context, I would like to apologize for the messiness of the set and everything.
We got a lot of stuff going on.
We're in a transitional period, so I hope you understand.
Also, we wanted to announce this earlier. The Patreon for December, we have some special things.
Yes.
I mentioned this, but I didn't describe in detail.
No.
I'll put the URL right here.
Okay.
Or here. I don't know. It's somewhere. If you go to that URL, it's me, so you're going to have to answer a couple trivia questions, solve my things. But, if you go to that URL, there will be a code for 20% off the Patreon.
Yes.
20%?
Yes.
That good?
Yes. Yes.
20% for the month of December. It'll go away at some point, but Christmas gifts and also a Christmas gift. I think I have hidden a URL somewhere in this episode.
Okay.
The first 5 people to find that URL, I'm not going to tell you where it is, will get to Patreon for free for 1 month.
Ooh.
So 5 free Patreons, and then a 20% off code for the month of December.
Yeah.
So have fun with that. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
If you ever thought about getting the Patreon and you want it for Christmas, now you can get your parents or whatever can get 20% off.
You just get 1 month, try it out, see if it's for you. If it's not for you, no stress.
Yeah.
Solid. All right.
Moana?
You want to review Moana 2?
Yep.
All right. We're going to give our scores in 3, 2, 1. 7 out of 10. I knew it. I knew you were lower on it than me.
Just a tad.
I
don't understand.
don't know why people are hating it so much.
I understand why people aren't loving it, but people are like, this is like a TV show.
Yes.
Like it's disjointed. Like this sequel's terrible. It's not.
I saw like multiple reviews today that was like, this is one of the worst movies that Disney's ever put out. I have no idea what you're talking about. I thought Moana 2 was fun. Yes, it's not as good as the original. It's, yes, there are scenes in it that aren't great, and there are things that don't feel great, whatever. But like, yeah, the music is definitely a step back. It's not Lin-Manuel
But it's not
Miranda,
terrible.
But no, and I like the Moana song a lot. I like
Which
her
one?
song.
The Beyond?
Yes.
Beyond was good.
I loved that, and I liked the villain song.
The Bat Lady?
Yeah.
You gotta go. You gotta let go.
Yeah, let go, whatever. Don't know where you're going. That I liked that song too. I was, and you know how I felt about this? Are there any TV shows of yours that are like comfort TV shows, or maybe just TV shows that you love?
Sure.
But for example, a comfort show of mine is The Big Bang Theory. I love it. I understand it's not the best thing in the world, but like I just like watching it. Moana felt like a lesser episode of The Big Bang Theory. Yeah, okay, I get that the story isn't great and there's a little too much exposition and some of the jokes are forced and some of the songs, I really didn't like the Maui song in this one. But it's like a bad episode of a TV show I still love. So I loved it because I just love Moana and I love Maui and I love the tribe and I loved the sister inclusion.
Yeah.
And just little things like that.
Yeah.
And it's a kid's movie. The main lesson I don't think is very clear. But there is one of the strongest things about Moana 2 to me is the secondary lesson, which is as you grow up, things will be scarier, even if you're braver, because you have more to lose. I thought was awesome because of her sister. I thought that was, what a great lesson to teach kids.
Yeah. Because, she's struggling with that at the beginning of the movie of like, well, that my sister's younger, she doesn't understand.
Yeah.
So is that enough reason for me to not do this? And her parents were like, no, you're still going to have to do this.
Yes.
And she's like, well, it's further than I've ever gone before. And it's like, well, that's still what you got to do.
Moana is a superhero because of what she did in the first movie. And she's feeling real fear in this one that she doesn't feel in the first one because she can lose something is so beautiful.
Yeah. So there's some cons, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
The music takes a step down.
Yeah.
They still just, I'm not a fan of the
You're not a
shiny
huge fan of the first one.
I'm not
yeah.
Sure. But like the shine, there's just some like weird stuff, like the blob thing going over them.
I thought it was hilarious.
I did not think that was funny. I think there are some things in there that were just like weird, like, and Maui being stuck in a thing and just being oozed on multiple times.
Yeah, but
like,
that's kids.
Yeah,
humor.
so it's kids. I just didn't think it was like as clever or funny as Things in the Wild Robot or whatever. So that was some cons, and then I think the first half is definitively not as good as the second half to me. I thought the ending was entertaining and interesting, and I actually think they nailed it. I think the exposition and the pacing and like some of the stuff in the first half, it wasn't necessarily bad. I was just more at a 6 for the first half, and I was at a 7 for the second half. So that's why I did a 6.5.
That's fine.
Yeah.
In terms of, well, let's talk about, so we're talking about cons. For me, the biggest con straight up is the Maui song. I was like, this is awful. Like, I was feeling the movie was like an 8.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed the first half. I completely disagree with you on that. But I was like at like an 8, 8.5, like 9-ish, maybe. And I was like, when is this going to derail? And the Maui song comes in and I'm like, oh, that's awful. I'm not a big fan of You're Welcome. I think Dwayne The Rock Johnson is just a terrible singer. But Lin-Manuel Miranda found a way to make him charming. And this Maui song is not charming. It's just loud.
Yeah, when it started, I was like, oh no. It grew on me a little bit, so I'm not as low on it as you.
Never grew on me.
It gets a little bit better, but like, yeah, it's the one where he's just like, can you give me an or whatever.
It's awful.
And it just keeps going.
She-Who, and he's just screaming it at you. I was just like, wow, this is terrible.
Yeah.
There were some jokes that I thought were really stupid, but
yeah.
Overall, I thought some of the jokes were really landed for me. I really liked the half shark. When she's like having this very serious conversation where she's like really upset, she just turns to him and he's just half shark. I lost it. That was hilarious to me. There was a future joke where it was like
yes.
I thought that was very funny.
Yeah, I guess we won't spoil it.
Yeah, I thought it was very funny. It was like a joke like it was like a modern reference.
Yeah.
And then he turns to the camera and he goes, "That'll be funny in 2,000 years."
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
That was really funny. There were like maybe 2 or 3 times where I laughed out loud. But I will say it's not that funny of a movie. There are some there are some funny moments, but there was one time it was like halfway through the movie where it was the first time me or I heard anyone in the audience laugh out loud. And I was like, and I had a moment where I was like, oh yeah, so this just isn't a funny movie. I literally thought that because we'd been watching it for like 45, 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I heard anyone laugh.
There aren't a lot of jokes. I will give you that absolutely. I just really like this world though, and I you're not the biggest fan of the first one, so it doesn't really surprise me you're with this. But like I said, like it's a bad episode of a TV show I love, so I don't care because I love these characters. It's just like, man, I love the dynamic of the island, and I love her, and I love that the first lyric of any song that's sang here is the word island is in it, which I thought was very Moana, which I was like, oh, maybe they do get it because she says island in that one song 30 times.
Yes,
I just had a lot of fun, and the animation is great.
I think one of the great things about Moana 2 is I think they did a really, really good job of upping the stakes from the first one without being disrespectful to the first one. Like, this felt like a very natural progression in terms of stakes and, like, plot and, like, Moana's character and the island and the world. And, like, they didn't, like, retcon anything. They just kind of did a very good job expanding, like, this is what they did in the first movie. Now here's what we need to build upon that. I think they did a really good job with that. Another con is kind of like the villain is like nothing. It's just a god in the sky that we like.
Yep, because you think it's another villain.
Right.
Well,
let's get into spoilers. Let's finish this up.
Before we get into spoilers,
okay,
I would like to say one thing about Moana, because I can kind of say this about the first one, and I don't think it's a major spoiler to say the ocean plays a part in this movie. Mm-hmm. Moana's the strongest Disney character ever.
What?
Disney princess, I mean.
Oh. Well,
Her competition is Elsa, but I think the ocean as a power is better than ice.
Well, I want to say things, but I don't want to say spoilery things.
We will get into spoilers. Okay. Moana's the strongest Disney princess ever. It's her or Elsa, and I think the ocean is stronger than ice.
Okay, but here's the thing. Elsa completely controls ice. Moana, like, is friends with the ocean, and, like, it'll help her sometimes. And even in this movie, there's, like, Maui's like, they can't help you here.
But that's because of the curse with the god, and as soon as the curse with the god is gone, like, I'm assuming this is an equal playing field where she has the power of the ocean.
Yeah, but there was even a time before the Maui thing where she, like, goes down and is like, hey, ocean, I'd like
That
some
was
help.
the mouth, which is the curse. The clam.
Yeah, she's not like a waterbender. It's like the ocean is a personality that will, like, maybe sometimes help her, but sometimes not. That happens. Now, the argument against that is, spoilers, she's basically a demigod by the end.
Yes.
She has the tattoos.
Yes.
She's upgraded, and
Yes.
then at the end, her version of the hook is her
paddle is
and
strong.
and she can stick it in the thing, and, like, it created a path. So if that is giving her more control over the ocean, where it's not just the personality thing, then maybe.
And her feats throughout it, like, she's single-handedly saving everybody's ass in this movie.
I mean, that was one of my favorite parts of the movie, is, like, how dope she was.
her
with
skills.
with her boat, where she's jumping around, cutting things, holding the sail.
I
the
never,
oar.
we aren't what's the word? We aren't the people to say power scaling. Like, we're never the guys that are, like, right about power scaling. In fact, many people say we're wrong all the time. But, in terms of power scaling, but, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, these feats by Moana are impressive, and her by the end of the movie is really strong. On top of, like, sure, the ocean is inconsistent with helping her, but, like, the ocean's strong, dude. I would not want to fuck with the ocean. And
Well, yeah, and you said the animation, that shot where she's reaching for the underground island and the lightning's coming down at her. I really like that. That was sick.
the movie looks great.
Yeah.
Moana 2 looks great.
Yeah.
So what do we want to get into spoilers? What's something spoilery that you wanted to talk
I
about?
was just gonna mention the demigod thing. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
I love that they let her do that.
Are you at all frustrated that your trivia question has to be changed?
What? Which one?
Who are the only Disney princesses? Who's the only Disney princess with a tattoo? Now it's who are the only Disney princesses with tattoos?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Yeah.
Do you remember the name of the coconut people? I think it's Kokomora.
Kakamora.
Something like that. Yeah.
I like them. I
Yeah.
thought they were fun in the
Dude,
first one. I think they're fun in this one.
The little guy's like a little freaking assassin.
He's awesome.
Dude, he was sick.
He was so sick.
Love that guy.
I know you don't like the slug thing. I thought
Slug
that
was
was
so
so
stupid.
funny. Oh, I
So-
thought when it
so
started
forced.
crying, I was dying, and
No.
then it cries at the end. I thought that was hilarious.
So forced. Such a kid's joke, obviously.
I thought it was funny.
Well, if the boot fits.
Okay, a lot of people are going to be frustrated that the Bat Lady is in the movie for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I totally understand that, but I really liked her song, so I didn't care.
Yeah, that's another thing. This is probably why people are lower on it, is because, and the TV show thing is, like, they have this character who's, like, in it but not. The villain is a nobody. They try to introduce, like, 3 more characters, and it's a lot. But I think they do it. I think they do that really, really well.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Bat Lady is just a plot device and then nothing else, and then the villain is literally just a cloud in the sky. So yeah, we're not saying it's perfect by any means.
You didn't see the after credit scene. I did. You see him in human form, the god. He's not a human, but, like, he looks like Maui. He's black, but he looks like he's just a big looking human. And you see him and he yells at the Bat Lady for letting them go or whatever. And then Shiny shows up.
No.
Yeah. What's his name? Clement or Jermaine or
I'm
something?
so glad I walked out.
And he's like, oh, hello. And I'll show you a new song I'm working on.
No, you're lying.
Swear to God.
No, I don't believe you.
He doesn't sing it, but he goes, I'll show you a new song I'm working on.
I don't believe you.
I swear.
Yeah. Well, anything else about Moana 2? I think that's...
That's it. It is. I just don't understand why people are like murdering it.
Yeah, it doesn't deserve to be murdered. It does not deserve to be praised like Wild Robot or Transformers 1. But
It's in my top 20 favorite movies of the year.
no, not for me.
Let me check.
Not for me.
Let me see if that's true. I think I liked it. You're gonna be mad at me when I say this.
What?
You're gonna be really mad at me when I say this. I don't even want to say it.
What? Because it's not going to be true. Yeah, it's at 32 for me.
It is true. No, it's 13 for me. I liked it.
Alex.
I liked it. Maybe it's a tad lower than that, but I do think here's where you're gonna
You like
be mad at me.
Challengers or that better?
Challengers.
Twisters.
Oh, I've got Challengers.
Twisters.
No, I like it better than Twisters. I think Twisters is overrated.
You haven't seen Gladiator. Hitman.
No, Hitman is in my top 8.
Fall Guy.
Fall Guys 9.
Transformers 1.
Transformers 1 is 4.
Alien Romulus.
Alien Romulus is 3.
Wild Robot.
Wild Robot is 5.
Wicked.
Wicked is 1.
Inside Out. 2.
Oh, I didn't like Inside Out 2. Inside Out 2 is all the way at 25.
No. Wrong. Monkey Man.
Monkey Man's 11. Long Legs is 12.
You need to see more movies. You need to watch more movies.
Yeah, I know. I do have it ahead of Deadpool and Wolverine, referring to Moana 2. I understand that might upset you. Now that I'm looking at this list...
Yeah, because you put too much emphasis on some things and not on other things. Deadpool and Wolverine...
Now that I'm looking at this list, it's more like 15, 16-ish, but I still think I like it better than Deadpool and Wolverine, which I have at 17.
There was nothing in Moana 2 that was as impressive as like multiple things in Deadpool and Wolverine.
I disagree.
What do you think's more impressive in Moana 2? Like everything's fine,
I
nothing's
liked
great.
the Beyond song a lot. I've listened to it 3 times since. And I just like that riff that they wrote for it.
Yeah, I
thought
did.
that was-
I did really enjoy every single time she did that.
It was awesome.
It was really
It's
fun.
really cool. And
It's not as good as the comedy in Deadpool and Wolverine, or some of the fight scenes in Wolverine, or the cameos in
No,
Wolverine.
but the
and-
animation is significantly better. It's a much prettier movie to look at compared to the fucking white
interesting comparison.
grayness void.
Uh-huh.
And I love Deadpool, and I love his first movie is one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. I think Deadpool 1 is better than anything in the MCU, but we have our problems with it, and it's that isn't a bad or subpar episode of a TV show I love. That felt like a reboot of something. I don't know.
I think the problems we have with Deadpool and Wolverine is like it's a mess and there's some plot issues. I just feel like that's somewhat present in Moana too as well.
Sure.
But there are just like Deadpool and Wolverine was just flat out, like almost objectively more entertaining.
Yeah, I don't know. I was constantly entertained in Moana, and I wasn't constantly entertained in Deadpool and Wolverine. I think it drags more than people give it credit for. And I've always said this. I think the Happy Hogan...
Moana 2 is like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's
so like
true.
if an hour and a half movie drug, goodness gracious.
I know, but it doesn't.
Well, yeah.
The Happy Hogan scene at the start of Deadpool and Wolverine, I think is really painful. I've talked to death about how painful I think the party scene is. Yeah. And I've never said that the fights were as good as you
Were you
think
not
they
like
are.
somewhat just like so whatever about the first half of Moana too?
No, I kind of loved it.
The first half, I didn't dislike it. I was just like, this is fine.
I understand, but you don't love the first one. I love the first one. The first one is in my top 10 favorite Disney movies ever. So it's like, I just love that. I loved seeing the village. I loved it. I love them. I love them all. I loved the fanboy of Maui. I liked him telling the stories. I liked the old guy, the farmer that doesn't rock with anybody. I like that there's a scientist girl now. I liked the chief and chieftess, and they're talking to her about being the cool Khan or whatever the fuck she was, and she's the wayfinder. And I liked her with her sister a lot. I loved the sister scenes.
Sister was cute. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think maybe it's a little. I have it at like 32. Like I have it under Argyle. I know.
Wow.
I know a lot of people are gonna like that. I should probably move it up a little bit. It is middle of the road in terms of animated movies this year. I think Inside Out 2 is clearly better, or definitely it's better, but clearly better is Wild Robot and Transformers 1, and then clearly worse is Kung Fu Panda 4 and Despicable Me 4.
Clearly.
Yeah, but all right,
Yeah, I'll move it down. I'm moving it down to like.
and maybe I'll move it up a little bit, and that's called the Escape Pod Podcast.